British TV producers seem to like to parade people at the moment in front of our TV screens, people who, I believe, get off on putting the boot in to everything British, British way of life, culture, language, people, and history. These are people like the notorious Yasmin Ali Bai Brown, Dr. Sholamos Shogbamimu, and an Indian lady whose name I've forgotten, but she's on GB News on a regular basis. But her argument is basically it's okay when we do it. Now, the latest is Adil Ray, OBE. Now, this guy's had an OBE for some reason, Order of the British Empire. And he's another one who shits on Britishness, yet he's taken this award from our monarchy, and what's more British than our monarchy? But there you go, these hypocrites, they love prestige, don't they? Now, if you don't know who Adil Ray is, he is one of the presenters on Good Morning Britain, if you watch that bollocks. And he is the creator and writer of BBC comedy, inverted brackets, Citizen Khan. Now, if you haven't watched Citizen Khan, don't. It's about as funny as seeing blood in your shit. I was made to watch an episode with my other half and she found it funny, which I found perplexing. But honestly, I think I raised more of a laugh when the Child Support Agency once told me I owed them arrears. So anyway, Adil Ray is on social media, Twitter mainly, and he has a good old cry about everything we here in Britain hold dear. And yet here he is making a lot of money with three letters at the end of his name. He had a cry about those dolls that were taken away from a pub recently because they made someone cry, and he cried about that. And you're not allowed to talk about those dolls or their real name because, reasons. But he found those dolls terrifying. And now he's put his tuppence in over the Sudan and the crisis happening over there at the moment. Because as you know, over the news, there's a civil war over at the Sudan, and various European countries are trying desperately to evacuate their citizens to safety. Of course, we took our diplomats out first. So, priorities. And this Adil Ray has blamed Britain for what's going on over there, and he said, Britain ruled over Sudan for nearly 60 years, leaving it volatile. Well, Adil Ray, it wasn't volatile when we were there. Anyway, he goes on, that really wasn't that long ago. Very soon those same families will need safe shelter and refuge. I wonder where he wants to put them. Anyway, he goes on, will we turn our backs on them or allow them to suffer and possibly die? The world is watching. #Sudan. Oh, God. Now, unbeknownst to Adil Ray, who wants to blame Britain for everything, Sudan has been independent from Britain for 67, 70 years or so. So we've had nothing to do with the country since then. However, Sudan took on a strict Islamic code in the, was it 70s or 80s? And that led to a civil war with the predominantly Christian south of the country. So what the hell has that got to do with Britain? And why does Britain alone need to take in more refugees from this country? Answers on a postcard. Well, I suspect I know the answer to this, and as you do as well. But there we go. I give you Adil Ray, Britain's latest race baiter, who clearly has a problem with British history and the British Empire, but rather likes the Order of the British Empire at the end of his name. What a hypocrite. And there we go. That's my video. Please let me know what you think in the comments. And until the next time, Roger Trout.